Wow. Amazing opening there. Big shout outs to Last Revenant. What is up, everybody? It is your boy Huey Yoshikage. With me on the table is my best friend across the world, Sekio. And we are here at Merc Academy. We are here for our third week, if I am not mistaken, for our Emerald Week. AG Rip Harambe versus Nightmare Gaming will be the boys up to bat tonight for us. And I am excited to get off with our picks and draft very soon. But it's been a little bit since we've been over at Merc. How you been, Mr. Sekio? How you been?
I miss you, Huey. Last week you were not here, but we had you in a hearts, and
Of course.
man, I'm so glad that we're back. We're casting, we're chilling, and this time we're gonna be in Emerald League. We know that this is like the last week before playoffs, so I'm not sure we still have one more week before the playoffs, but still, it's pretty interesting seeing that teams grow, seeing Nightmare, seeing AGRIP. We're just like waiting till we know which side will be selected for both teams, and I'm waiting to select my side when it comes to the draft. I'm just
Right.
like, yeah.
Didn't get too much homework here done. I am just taking my time right now to bring up our standings as soon as I can find them. But there goes our draft right now. We are already on the way. Sekio, please take it away, my friend.
Okay, so we're having Natalie's Jungle. I really like this pick, and it's pretty good when it comes to engaging it. And it's also I'm looking for someone that's gonna be beneficial for him. I believe that it's gonna be the mid laner. Whenever you're having Hui, you just need someone to make your enemy just stand still. Like, please don't move. Our
Right.
skills, you don't want it to swing right and left. You just need a stable, which means like Cassio is a pretty good counter pick versus Nautilus. I'm not
Right.
gonna lie.
No, right.
But yeah, but it's still like having this lockdown, the follow-up damage from Huawei. I know Huawei needs to scale a little bit, but that's gonna be it for it. And you need to have a true AD carry, someone that can actually carry this game on his shoulders.
No, 100% there. And speaking of carrying, that team is looking very vicious. Zaya gonna be the next one, the next pick up there. Gonna take the Seraphine there. Haven't seen Seraphine in a very long time in competitive play, which I think is pretty good, to be honest. But overall, it is what it is. So we're gonna continue moving forward, locking down the bot lane for the blue side, which will be Harambe, Caitlyn and Swain there. I like that combo. Not as old school as some others, but very definitely up there in the top tier of just dynamic duos in the bot lane that just never really disappear from meta. They just kind of rear its ugly head when you're least expecting him. So overall, I think Harambe looking pretty good in that pick and drafts there. But I was gonna say overall,
Mm-hmm.
I like where Red Side is going too. I don't feel anyone really got too far ahead of each other in this draft.
I like Red side more when it comes to draft. Also, I'm a bit skeptical when I don't like seeing Swain in support. Like, he is a really huge mid laner. You can use him on whatever you need. Or whenever I see Swain, I prefer to go Silas. So
Okay.
that's the thing. Like, you see, you have some really good ultimates. You have Cho'Gath ultimate. You have Swain's ultimate. You have Hui's ultimate. Nautilus ultimate. Four good ultimates. And whenever you hostile take over, no, you hijack ultimatum on Cho'Gath, you got the extra HP, so you're gonna be an immortal.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, I kind of agree with that. Nah, a bit. I agree with that a bit. Swain can be very oppressive in the bot lane as well too. So I think as long as they play that, especially paired with the Caitlyn, the cupcake trap
Mm-hmm.
into the cupcake excuse me, the cupcake trap
Yes, sir.
into the Nevermore Claw. It's evil. You're not moving for a bit. You're stuck. Or also, if you do it even better, If you do it even better and you drag them into the claw, that's even worse right now. So
Mm.
hopefully we'll see some wombo combos out there as we do bring up the standings right now. Zubumafu at first. Rip Harambe taking a third spot right now. Or yeah, excuse me, hold on. It's a two-way tie between Harambe and Berserkers for second. Nightmare Gaming, a close third place right now for them.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this is going to be a battle to really kind of start to deviate and set the places here before we get into our last 2 weeks of playoffs. So there's only 2 games left, or excuse me, there's only 2 weeks left where you really have a chance to kind of get this going right now. So Nightmare Gaming, or excuse me, sorry about that. Harambe is not tied with Nightmare Gaming. Nightmare Gaming is in 6th place right now. There's a two-way tie for first, third, and sixth right now. So these next 2 weeks are going to really solidify the placements here. So Nightmare Gaming has a lot more going on right now for them to get this. Even if Harambe loses this, we always got to take both sides. If Harambe does lose this, they will solidify their place in third, but they will be in a danger zone with the only 1-1 win-loss record there. So then they will have to kick up week 5. So I think their main focus here is to try to come out with a clean win here and make sure they can lock in their place and maybe even possibly take a 3-way tie with the Brotherhood team Zumbumafu Rises and Snapdragons.
Okay, so basically right now we're having 2 teams at the first place, 2 teams at the third place, 2 team at the last place. There's just like a lot of tiebreakers are here, and as you have mentioned, like I'm a little bit lost. I'm not gonna lie. So Nightmare Gaming, they're just like 0-2, so it doesn't matter
Yeah,
what's gonna happen. Like unless they win the next 2 best of threes, that means that they're gonna be able to
they'll be
get some
2-2.
action, and
And they'll be
yeah, they
tied, and that will put them in the playoffs. So their
exactly
playoffs, their
playoffs is top
playoffs,
4.
yeah, their playoffs are still up, but tonight matters if they're going to make it in the playoffs or not. That
True,
is
true.
kind of crazy that's a lot of pressure. That is a lot of pressure right now on Nightmare Gaming's plate. It's a lot easier to be. I'd rather not be in a situation like that.
Mm. And at this moment, you have AGRIP. They have like 1 win. If they lost this game, they're gonna have a lot of, back and forth when it comes to
Yep.
positioning, when it comes to winning something, and also the points are a little bit in between both teams. So still, this game is gonna be not a tiebreaker, but it's gonna be a decider for which team is gonna be getting closer and easier to achieve the top 4 and be able
Right.
to secure his place in playoffs. And playoffs are pretty soon, just like 2 more weeks. You gotta scrim, you gotta do what you gotta do, play some flex with your friends, not your friends, like with your teammates. Hopefully, you made a friend out of your teammates, and after that, you can just like roll with it.
No, 100%. I think that's the right call there. You want to get into playoffs with the best seating possible. You want to make sure that your seating is right because it matters a lot. It matters so much where you are positioned and where you're going to be going into the next couple weeks. And of course, no one ever signs up to then be the team that loses. You know what I'm saying? But there is a winner. There is a loser. With that being said, we will be getting into our game 1 very soon. Do not go anywhere, guys. Game 1 will be coming up. So don't go anywhere. Keep it locked, guys. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. We are already cutting in. The line of scrimmage is being pushed. The pressure is on. And G on red side, we have a Harambe on blue as well. And we're starting to see the start of the game breaking out and branching out to just a vision war right now, and you can see the wards being placed all over the place right now. And you know, that's what really makes and breaks a lot of games here. And coming out from the gate, we're gonna get both aggressive and defensive wards on either side, so I don't think anyone really can say either one really won right now.
Actually, from draft, oh, excuse me, one sec. What?
As we do get back onto it right now, Restaurant taking a bit of a trade there. And get a ping onto the ward there as well too. I always love the Hex Tech Swain build, or a Swain skin as well too. One of my favorites. I also have it as well. Big trade coming in from Frost there. Restaurant at 50, trying to land the poison so she could start twin fanging across the map, but not getting what she needs there by missing the ability. Both pots are going to be popped by both mid laners there, as we start to see a little bit of a gold lead start to branch out a little bit here. Not just necessarily there just yet. That level 3 going to land on to that Cho'Gath. He's going to hit the silence and look forward. The soul going to be unlocked over for infills, and he's going to go crazy with that. Nice trade there. Going to keep it a little even. The wave going to start pushing towards his way. Slow pushing, putting Taste in that dangerous situation of being into a gank. Restaurant at 10% right now. Let's keep our eyes on mid lane to see if they can escape.
So what happened, but actually...
nice hook.
To be doing
you see? The Cupcake almost there, but Xayah showing off that really strong strength with the feather work. Nice sustain coming in from Seraphine as well too, as the level 3 is going to pop from both sides there.
Yes, sir. And like, as long as right now we don't have a lot of action. Oh, speaking of action, you can see the hook coming out from the Swain. A little bit of a trade into the Caitlyn. That's why I don't like the Swain Caitlyn. It's not about the Caitlyn herself, it's about Swain. Swain is more of a champion that needs to stack, needs to get some resources, and basically he's giving Caitlyn literally zero priority or zero from everything.
What the grand strategic himself forces the bait into the bot lane. First blood going to get it, and he picks up a lot of crows, a lot of health with that double kill.
I was just saying he brings zero value, and he immediately, nope, I bring 2 kills to the bot lane. Not on my watch, son.
Pretty strong too, honestly. And he soaked that up right now. Frozen Sage going to get taken out now by Volibear out of the river. I don't know if he's going to completely lose his life here. The Flash going to go into Twin Fang, going crazy. Frost going to paint, get the slow going. The Thunderbolt collapsing down onto the Painter. But he will be able to escape with his life. Flashes are going to be used from the Nautilus. And the mid laner, they're going to have to respect that Hui damage and that Hui range, though.
Yeah, Hui actually made a huge impact. And also, the Emperor himself, Mr. Swain, or the General, the Grand General, Mr. Swain, actually used the slow. He made the Volibear not being able to get to the jungler, like Natalas was very vulnerable.
Oh,
like,
he dropped the eye. He dropped the eye.
Yeah,
I didn't even notice.
The eye.
Sick.
And like also Frost dropped some slow, so a lot of slows, a lot of stuff. So you need some swiftness boots. I believe it's gonna be pretty good in this game. Sorry for what happened earlier on this
that's
game.
a good call, actually. I always forget that little passive from Swifties to resist the slows.
35%
right.
slows left.
No, you're right. You're right. That's actually that's a coach call right there, honestly. I love that. As we do get a little bit of a slowdown now into the game here. And not too crazy in either lanes right now. Level 6 are going to be hit right now. You know, I'm just going to take that trade, take the wave. I'm going to reset the positions. I think that should crash right into the middle, if I'm not mistaken. About 2 minutes left for our Void friends to come through, and now Chemtrade going to be the first Drake spawned of this map, or for this game. Not the worst Drake, you know, but I don't think there's a lot of priority for it. So I think we're gonna get more focus on to these voidlings, as we do see a little bit of
important.
right.
Like I must still say, like this Drake is gonna be pretty huge on red team. Like think about it. You have the 5% tenacity extra. Is gonna help you to get some resistance versus Nautilus, Swain, Hui, a lot of CC. So it's between Swifties and between magic resist boots. Like it depends on what rule are you doing in the team fight. But from my side, I believe like this Drake is gonna be pretty huge for them. On the other side, it's fine. You don't have that much CC, but it's still useful.
It's more of a macro control with that call and seeing the jungler going in for the gank. Frozen Sage going to be able to secure the dragon topside. Fuico's now looking over the Thunderbolt, barely mitting Restral right there. We're going to have to be a little careful there as Mr. Geeky doesn't see Sage on to that scuttle, so they should be all right there. Frost and Restral neck and neck right now in the terms of health, as we do get the ping there. Volibear is known. Frozen Sage trying to cut off Restral's escape there, dropping down the W as well to the Emperor's Eye. Going to dodge over. Fekal's going to be able to steal the blue buff and to give Restral an escape up the river right now. Pretty spooky situation to say the least, but really good movement and communication from both sides.
Good communication and understanding of the map, like it's
right.
He just like he had the spider sense. And he just like started moving towards the top side whenever he saw W from Swain. That slow, but guess what? Right now, you don't have the spider sense, Mr. Frost.
Ooh! Big Flash going to go in. He's going to try to drop the ult there, but it didn't shut down the tower, but the dive potential was still there. Very clean, 2-2 right now for NG, as we do get into a 1v1 fight right now. ELG was able to find wasn't a solo bullet kill, but they were able to find a kill with the help of their jungler right now, as we do see Floyd Grub's going to be pretty much uncontested right now. They are very low. They're going to have to respect it there. 0-2 going to be able to pick up a kill. The Feet of Warfare going to land from the side of NG right now. I think he's just looking for the Smite steal just to secure one so they don't get the full passive. Oh, I don't know if he got it. No, he didn't. He didn't. Two Voids are going up right now. The Depth Charge going down. Now it's a 1v3 situation. Poison Charge is in trouble, but Frost coming in to try to help him out. Gets the jungler down. Now Impulse in kind of a dangerous situation, but just going to queue over the wall, keep himself safe. AGR will be able to find a kill on the jungler to tie it up and be able to at least secure one Grubs for their side of the team.
A Void drop and another stack for the Shogun. Like, speaking of Shogun, we've been like sleeping on him, but right now we're minute 9 and he got 3 stacks. 2 stacks from minions, and the third one is gonna be from an objective, which means he's gonna be able to get 7 stacks after he just like stack minions or whatever. But that unlocks a huge potential into being just like coming out from a movie and being like the Godzilla.
Oh yeah, man.
That's the Godzilla.
Looking like a kaiju right now. And it's always a slow burn with Cho'Gath. You always kind of forget about it, you know? You're like, whatever, we're win. You get that one kill on him. For the most part, almost every top laner, if you lose that one kill, that tempo really kind of falls through. But nah, he's just hanging out, dude. And yeah, that health bar is becoming a barcode right before our eyes right there. Like, I honestly think they're about even in health right now, which is crazy because he has like a quarter health gone. So it's just gonna make that that job for Impulse just a little bit harder, trying to keep him in pace there. But I mean, the damage is still good for him. He's almost there. I think he's gonna be going for the Blade of the Ruin King, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, good hook. Good follow-up as well. Here, Mr. Geeky gonna take 20 there. 0-2 pressing the pressure on, but here comes the Demon King himself right now, lending it rain to Demon Storm, cooking. Showtime's movement positioning, plus the net gonna get themselves out of danger. Mr. Geeky singing their way, the ace in the hole, putting on the damages there. Not going to be able to find the 2 for 0, but are able going to be able to pick up for 1. I think the dive option is still available. Mr. Geeky going to get hooked, going to follow up. Big shotgun to the face. Perfect build, finds another, showing why the Swain support cooks.
Why are you even still in lane? That's a
Right.
huge problem
Just leave.
here. You're just like giving a lot
leave.
of gold, a lot of experience to make Swain. This general had 3 kills. He got the Ruby's Crystal minute 11. That's a support, guys. Just keep in mind that's just like a normal support playing the game. And
So-
speaking of, yeah, tell me.
I think what it was for Kiki. I'm gonna try to defend Kiki here. We're gonna get a little trade in the top lane there, but I think it's just gonna be a little love taps there. But I think what Kiki was going for was, okay, so I'm low, I'm the support, right? I turn back to tower. You think that people are coming to save me, so maybe I kind of mind trick you out of the dive there, but I think ARG had enough information, or AGR had enough information to know, like, hey, we can go for this dive option there. So I think that was just a little overconfident, like, they're not gonna do it, you know? But I mean, I'm sorry, you're not Leona, you're not Leona, you're not Nautilus, you're not a tank engage. I'm taking that dive almost 8 out of 10 times, honestly. Like,
whenever you see a Seraphine, like it's just like a
it's food.
Yeah, and speaking of that, let's
Right
see
now,
the play.
Going on into it. Frozen Sage with the secure, looking very nice with this 3v4 situation. Not looking so great right there. Over the wall, but he's going to be short. Not going to be able to fully fight it. Frost finding huge damage there. Ace in the hole. Going to put down Cassiopeia. It was for the Volley Bear, but he doesn't have enough health to soak up the damage there. That 4v3 situation got flipped on its head immediately, very quickly. Frost doesn't see the 3 in the bush. They're not going to take that time to attack there. Interesting, though. But right now, AGR slowly but surely setting themselves into the driver's seat of this game.
They are, and actually, the previous team fight was pretty impressive when you see actually Showtime goes to ult the mid laner, goes to ult Cassiopeia at the same time. Frost just like snapped him with a huge Q.
Yeah.
Got more than half of his HP, and then just voila. Speaking of that, it's just another stack for Dom.
Yo,
It's coming.
It was looking close. It was looking real close there. And it's always a fear there. That execute is some secret damage. You think you're fine, and then all of a sudden a knock up, a silence, and an auto, and you're just dino food. I gotta say, what skin is that? It is so goofy. I love it. It's so good. It's dinosaur with the claws, dude. Oh my god. ELG kind of in trouble. Fekal's trying to come in to save the day. He has to come back to his soul. I think that's what Taste was waiting for. The fate sealed, trying to put down this dinosaur, but the flash, nom. Plus the bounce to knock away the silence, so he can't chase. The ghost is going, but it finally is off cooldown there. Taste kind of in trouble. Gets another knock up right now. He's on the run. The Thunderbolt not going to hit. He's still getting away. Can he skedaddle?
Away move.
Way moving. Nice. He escapes the extra speed boost. He's gone. He gets away, and now Twinkles is in trouble. He's bait. He's no, my God.
No way. No.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You love to see it.
Goofy dinosaur just made the grand escape on top side. He flashed in, made the outplay of the century. Auto attack, and then ultimate. Another stack for him. After that, he just like kept moving, using his movement speed, Qs, a lot of his stuff, a lot of utility we used there, and also he's just like moving away. Frost, like for a second, Frost thought like he's over, it's fine, he's not gonna be able to survive, but then yeah, you're too close, let me see what I can do. But at this point, I believe he can kill Yon one more time. He got the ultimate, he got everything, and Yon doesn't have the fatal seal. Just go kill him!
Oh man, here it goes now. Yup. You are just now dino food there. That was the frustration from the last instance. Yon was still chasing that 1% dinosaur there in his mind. And then now look how big he is right now. You called it, 7 stacks. There it is, locked in. That's a big man to have to deal with in the top lane. And honestly, in the bottom lane, Swain's growing exponentially as well too. That he's got 13 stacks locked in as well too. It's gonna be a very scary situation to deal with two of these heavy boys here. TP gonna be used for the top side there. Ew, he's in a scary spot.
Oh,
look at that collapse on the top side there. As we do, Taste just gonna walk it away. Oh no, he uses the seed. He doesn't have flash. The double knockup, gonna keep them away. In route. Here comes the Fate Seal. The bobs and weaves yet again. I gotta give it to Taste here. Able to pilot such a big character very well there. Frost, now they're just so focused onto it. They can kill Frost there, but now they finally secure it. Big damage gonna go at 50. Frost gonna have to re-finagle his way out of this situation. Make sure it's good. Restall, a little scary going forward. Big damage looking for the clomp or the claw to close it up there, to clamp, but doesn't get it, unfortunately. Not bad on Taste, wasting a lot of resources and time on this NG side.
actually, that show is currently super massive. He got the Heart Steel and also, excuse me, yeah, the Heart Steel. And right now he got 7 stacks, while having 3 stacks out of it are just like 3 stacks are not minions, which means he's going for the 10 stacks.
Oh, he's getting extra,
11
right.
Is getting way bigger. You know, it's just like limited when it comes to minions, only 6 stacks, because like more than that is just insanity. 600 HP at level 16 is too much as like an item. And right now he's going for the Rift Hilt, another mythical, not a champion, what's it called? Another big monster.
Another epic monster. And yeah,
exactly.
Tasty being able to pick it up. Nami's Feat of Strength will be completed for their side there. The Fleet of Monster Slaying will also be claimed. The opening, the engage going in from Frozen Sage there. The Depth Charge going to land onto the back of Mr. Kiki. The big spell damage coming in from Frost. It's going to be a 2-for-1 situation for the side of NG right now. But here comes the Kaiju, the big monster man himself, looking for a knockup. Not going to be able to get it. NG going to be able to find a retreat back. Frost keeping them at bay right now, away from the Drake, as they are going to be able to pick up a little bit of money there. The Rift Herald going to be going down into the middle. The Siege coming in. Charge. Big damage. And oh my god, who gave this dinosaur his license? Going in yet again for the tier 2. The Demolish procs ticking off right now. 3, 2, 1. Auto attack. Bam. Big damage. 2-for-1 in the terms of the towers. They did lose 2 kills, but yeah, he's just eating champions, monsters, and turrets. I don't know. What is the answer here for this monstrosity of this Cho'Gath right now?
I don't see an answer unless like this Cassiopeia pops off with, I don't know, 5 items somehow. He needs Leandris, he needs Void Staff, he needs Death Cap, he needs a lot of items to be able to deal some damage to this Cho'Gath. I mean, like, Cho'Gath is still, he's more of an HP, he doesn't have Magic Resist, but right now the ultimate is going to be wasted. At the same time, look at
Joe! Joe with the flank onto the dragon. He said, hey, do you mind if I eat this? You're not going to finish that, are you? Gets the kill, gets the secure. My man is at 8 stacks right now, and the flashes are popping for the side of NG right now. Left and right and middle. The guys get out of there. They do lose the dragon, and now they're starting to lose a lot of traction into jungle here as well, too. Frozen Sage trying to bait them now onto the Gromp. They try to keep their jungle and their property onto their side, but I don't know for how much longer that they can.
I mean, like, getting a Drake with an auto attack versus...
Nah, that was the Munch. That was the Munch.
No, that wasn't the Munch.
He's at 8.
He ulted. He was at 8.
Oh, okay.
The previous one. He's just like ulted and auto attack. And it's like, huh? Like you have 4 champions just standing in front of you.
Bro, look at the googly eyes. I'm dying. I am dying right now, dude. He is so goofy.
He got his ultimate again. He's gonna be huge.
He's gonna eat Otacon too. That's why he's like the size of Otacon. Look at him.
Yeah, it feels like we you know that old Chinese, not a Chinese. It was an old movie, but like it feels like he's coming from an old movie and he's the devil right now. He's eating turrets. He's eating uh,
It's
everything in
gross.
the city.
It is gross, man. The world eater right now. My
Oh, that's
gosh.
Godzilla. I'm sorry, like, how did I miss up on Godzilla? What the heck? That's Godzilla on top side.
70 stacks right there. Looking good. You can't ask. It was a little sloppy in the early game. But overall, right now, a pretty decent game so far for the side of AGR. One Drake away from the soul. It is Mountain Drake soul too, which I think honestly is the worst Drake soul for NG.
Oh,
As we do get the
no.
gold game. Yeah, right,
No.
right. Yo. You put it together, my friend. And yeah,
Oh,
that's a.
man, like,
Mm-hmm.
like you're gonna get the soul, 10% magic resistant armor plus the huge shield on
Yeah.
top of everyone, top of Swain, on top of the Godzilla, the
So
conqueror of conquerors. He
I
still got
think.
actually wait, he still got
What?
2 more stacks on minions.
Yeah.
He's gonna hit 12 stacks.
Yeah.
No way.
He might get the blue buff as well too. So my thing is, I think what NG is really lacking here is anti-heal. Check out the items. There is not a bit of anti-heal at all anywhere.
I feel the need more of Lust Whisper, like something that shreds through armor and HP more
Interesting.
than the anti-heal. I know the anti-heal is pretty important versus Swain, but like it's only
And Cho.
Swain. Cho doesn't heal that much. Like he gets raw stats, or unless he's eating minions, like killing minions, killing some monsters, he gets a small extra HP portion from his passive. That's it. But like Cho, mostly
Oh,
he doesn't
man,
have magic
nice catch.
resist. So Leandries and other stuff like that will be super insane versus him. Full members are moving. If they don't have Cassiopeia, they are immediately gonna lose. Trust me.
Okay, all right. As we get into this fight right now, Swain, the giant demon monster himself, too, with his pet dino in the top lane, putting it down in a 2v4 situation right now. It does look like they are regrouping, trying to get into the 5-man position. As we do see two separate, head over to the mid lane. So I think maybe that call is going to be canceled there. And yeah, my gosh, that wasn't a lot of damage between the 5 of them onto Cho'Gath.
Yeah, you don't. He got a lot of armor stats. Right now is going for the magic resist. If he went for, I don't know, like there is a lot of really good items that are gonna be beneficial for him. But if he got the purple item, Jackshaw, like Jackshaw is gonna be pretty
Oh, that might be where he's going.
huge.
That might be where he's going. He has the cloak, and he has the armor ready too. The knockup going to land onto the jungler. Not gonna be too much there. The Thunderbolt coming down. But I don't think they really want this fight. 17 mark for the Drake right now. Less than a minute right now for the Baron as well. As we start to see the guys grouping up, getting ready for this next Drake right now. I don't know. You can't really just say give up soul. But I don't know if they really have a way to contest to fight their way into this. As we break into this Drake right now, Volibear doesn't have the ult to jump in. Looking to try and steal the smite. He does have the flash to come in. Oh, nom nom. The quick eat right there. Yo, trying to find his way in. Gonna get caught right back. Impulse. Going to find perfect kill. The fate sealed. They might be able to get it. Restal taking a lot of damage. The feathers flying. Here we go right now. As everything starts to explode. Twinkles onto the backline. Frost at 20, at 10. Going to get caught. But Showtime putting on the damages and has no focus. The positioning so well by Showtime. Gonna find another one. Gonna find 4. They're gonna continue pushing forward. Mr. Kiki on the run. I don't know if they're gonna be able to get away. It all depends on this knockup right here. The flash, the knockup, so close, but she flashes into the wall. She breaks some of the moving speed, hops back, misses it, looking for the penta. The knockup is there. The slow coming in. Kiki on the run. The ace in the hole, and they get the ace with the penta kill. Call Papa John's and get those pizzas in the oven.
Oh man, pentakill for the sniper for the cupcake. She got the pizza. She's gonna have some delicious meal in the base with the 4th item completion right now. And AG are just trolling this game 8-0 and 2 with this AD carry. He tried to just ignore the dinosaur, but he's too tanky and too hard to mess with. At this point, 26 minutes, 12 stacks and chogas, and level 14 ADC, 3 items completion, the boots upgraded, and just like he's running
Look at
through hell, catching
He's
this
gone.
volley
He's gone.
bear.
He's gone.
You're out.
Boom! Thunder. Feel the thunder. Oh. Oh yeah, this is just a walk down right now. 16-9, 5k gold lead. The damage dealt by Frost, 2200.
Go, zoom in to this fight. Zoom in, please. He's going on.
You just want to see the munch? Look at the googly eyes. Look at the googly eyes, bro. It is so goofy. He's huge. He's as big as Baron. He is as big as Baron right now.
Almost as big as Baron. He broke. He's broke. He's going back to base.
He's huge. Restall just trying to get a little something for the rest of the team here. And yeah, you can just see the damage scaling there. It just out of the park for these guys. The next person is Impulse there. Restall going to be able to get the bot lane there. A real, pretty much consolation prize here as AGR now just walking in the minions. Baron buff procced. We have only 800 on the Baron power play here. But now that is going to start to expand there. 1300. As we look at an inhib.
Tickling them.
Oh, yeah. Look at the shields on him. That's a barcode. I bet you if you scanned his health, his HP, they would go to somewhere like in Walmart. I bet you. That is ridiculous amounts of health there. Now we're looking at the base towers right now. The first one to fall. Boom, going down. Volley Bear is ulting backwards. That's when you know you guys are in trouble right now. Fequels looking for something. Restaurant going to find a little bit of CC. This is the last chance for NG to find anything. They're onto the back line, but Showtime just so far away and they can't get through the front. Taste eating through everything. Impulse trying to find their way there. Going to get caught and put down. That's going to be another one. As they look forward, they do finally put down the dinosaur, but at what cost? As the tower starts to fall, the Nexus wide open, ready to be cracked open like an egg. Mr. Geeky trying so hard, but with no mana and no health. That's going to be GG's to AGR, taking the first game with a bit of dominance.
Showtime's just proved what's more important than kiting is just auto spacing and having the perfect position. 10-0-3, 13 KDA is gonna be your AD carry, and of course the guy, the myth, the legend, and the Godzilla, the top laner, was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna survive. 10k HP, minute 25. He is an immortal. He killed him once, but guess what? It's just like the price of killing Shogath was the game. So
yeah,
pick your side.
that was definitely the angle there.
Look at this damage.
Yeah, huge. The scaling's ridiculous there. That was the angle, and they played it very, very well. The gold graph shows that story there. NG had a little bit of a chance there around the 8-minute mark, but after that secure, it just went full bonkers all the way into the late game. Beautiful, strong game here from our boys in Harambe. 1 up with a penta and an ace in the pocket. They got to be feeling good. But right now, NG needs to go to the drawing board and figure something out so they do not become 0-3. With that being said, don't go anywhere. Game 2, we'll be right back with picks and bans as well, too. Keep it locked. Stay hydrated, guys.
Peace.
breathing. Feels like I'm lucid dreaming. I'm not usually the type to rush into the night. This time I can't be speeding. I'm taking it slow, but I just want more. I'm taking it slow, just go with the flow. I'm taking it slow, but I just want more. I'm taking it slow, just go with the flow. I'm taking it slow. You took me to see Versailles in the middle of July. I'll fall into the deep end, giving into my feelings, afraid to go on this ride. I'm scared to crash inside. This time I might be speeding. I'm taking it slow, but I just want more. I'm taking it slow, just go with the flow. I'm taking it slow, but I just want more. I'm taking it slow, just go with the flow. I'm taking it slow. My knees on the floor. I'm begging for more. It's you I
Ladies and gents, we're back for game number 2. After the first game, we saw Nightmare actually winning. I'm sorry, we saw AGRIP winning with the huge dinosaur over the top lane and the Cupcake just forming champions later on the game. That was what happened, like basically on the first game. And for this second one, we're having a lot of heat argument about the players, about the picks, about everything. We're still waiting till we see the drafts popping up on our screen. But AGRIP are gonna be on the red side and Nightmares are gonna be on blue. And speaking of that, I believe we won't see the same drafts because basically I feel that Nightmare are just going for the blue side because blue side is winning side. If we got to that, we might go for game number 3. You never know. In the Emerald League, the win ratio in blue side is a lot bigger than the red. But like the previous game, it felt that it was so close that you felt like Nightmare are gonna be able to come back. You saw them hunting for the Caitlyn, trying to reach him, but that guy, you gotta keep an eye on him and watch his gameplay. He's just like a sleeper in the early game, but when you need him, you're gonna find him as well. And as
Yeah,
always, I'm gonna be your color caster, and welcome back, Mr. Oh, actually, the draft is already over. That's
nice,
another thing.
sick, super speed here. Yeah, my fault, guys. I was getting hydrated. But we are back though, 100%. Looking at the draft here, man. NG, I like their angle here. It
Ooh,
is just
okay.
ball. It's called. I got a title for it. It is
Ooh,
ball me.
they
It is
have
ball me
Silas
blazer.
versus Mudfight.
It is ball me blazer. Okay. I don't know if you ever watched dodgeball, but the whole thing is you get the ball on one of them, and then everything else just explodes. You have 3 fantastic options. Technically 4 if you do it right with Kaisa.
True.
So, some real cool stuff that can be done here with these boys. On the other side, AGR, they just have, if I have to put a title on it, it's just no. Stop.
Hmm.
Anytime you try to engage on us, flay. You try to approach us, cataclysm. You try to jump mid, she leaves. It's just a lot of nope. There's so many answers to negate the engage there. I like it a lot. It's hard to say this, but I feel like NRG got away with this draft pick here, even though NG has a really strong draft pick here.
Uh, I will always like whenever I see Silas playing versus Malphite, I will just like close my eyes and go for Silas's team. It's that simple. Like 90% of of Malphite versus Silas in whatever game, it always goes to Silas because
Mhm.
Silas is one of those champions that he got a huge kit when it comes to damage, when it comes to healing, when it comes to dashing, stunning, and everything you can ask for. You're gonna find it in Silas. Add on that the unstoppable force. He's just gonna dash in, grab this Oriana, Kaisa maybe, and just like put her to sleep. Who's gonna stop him? Rakan? Who? You're gonna get the
Nah, not
knock on. You're
really.
gonna lose of your HP. Exactly. So that's it for me, and I believe this Silas is gonna be top lane, and we're gonna have Lissandra mid. Lissandra versus Oriana. It's a classic one, a classic in D4, D3. I have seen this matchup like a lot
Oh
when I used
yeah.
to play back then. Like when I used to play, this matchup is just like bread and butter for both teams. So it's just like I'm gonna go for AGR. Which team are you going for?
I like AR, or I like AGR a lot. NG looks on paper, it looks like the team to go, but we've seen how AGR plays. We've seen how AGR executes into that mid late game. Their 5v5 group is just so good. So I see the vision, okay? I see NG finding a good opening, and then AG just being able to shut down any idea of that 5v5 full frontal assault that Nightmare Gaming is aiming for right now. So unfortunately, I hate giving it because I'm always a big fan of the 3 games, but I got to give it over to AG, man. And after that pentakill, after the positioning in bot lane, I feel we really kind of slept on their ADC over for Harambe. We really didn't touch on Showtime's performance, and I gotta say, didn't die, right? Didn't die
Mhm.
once.
True.
got ganked and got jumped on multiple times. Got a pentakill, none the least. The ace in the hole, it's an easy per se ability. It's a point click, right? What really
True.
makes and breaks a good ace in the hole is being able to secure the kill. And we saw the technique there. The main goal in that skirmish was for Cassiopeia, but you put it on Volley Bear. Now you have two threats. It is a near guaranteed kill on either one. Volley Bear can't soak up the damage to take the shot, and Cassiopeia is 9 dead with the wave damage there. So overall, super amazing there. And now we got the Lucian. A Lucian Thresh. This is the old school dynamic here. It is not the... If this was Zaya Rakan, I would feel a little more... This is even. But oh man, I'm actually really excited to see Showtime show off in this right now, as we can see Perfect Build in a really nice position right now, looking for that wraparound flank. This is some high level tank support right here. Here we go. Out of the surprise, has to use the abilities on the Perfect Build. The hook going to land, going to pull right into it. The exhaust going to prop. The ignite following right after. 0-2 and a lot more damage. And check it out. Who do you think won the trade? The ADC at 50 or the support at 50?
It's definitely the ADC at 50 lost the trade.
Right.
And I'm gonna be real with you. I don't like the fact that Fresh is actually overstepping and he's
No,
not
he's
playing
not.
with
Oh!
play. The flash
Zero!
out at the last auto attack
That
is
was
gonna land
clean!
his kill.
That was
Come on,
so
goes for the
clean!
second one. The last auto attack actually.
Oh!
Actually, he got it 0-2. I was just about to touch the blade. Well, there is no time to speak. There is just action here. And basically, I'm gonna say. Look. The previous game we saw Thresh player just went for the all, like he was playing an AP support. Speaking of AP, look at Silent Brook for that W, no need!
Hey!
No squad, they're just on fire. 3-2 when it comes to kills. But you know when you see it, this game is gonna be fire.
This was an explosive opening, 3 minutes in, and we already have 5 kills dropped in. And I gotta say, 0-2 with that hook prediction flex flash. My gosh, so freaking clean. Perfect build, almost bringing it back with to the dash, to the minion, to the flashback. Just perfect, absolute cinema. And I like that aggressiveness from NG. They didn't allow them to set the pace there. They didn't allow them to fall back there. They really took control of this bot lane, and now hopefully they can kind of continue this lead here and kind of extend it here. Impulse didn't get the kill necessarily. That was MVP to the tower. But hey, like we say, just about anywhere, just like we say in gaming, we take those. Speaking of perfect build, gonna hit the fear, and then Freakle's gonna find another one, going to abuse that bot lane not having any sums right now. This is a different team where you see coming out of the gates from the side of Energy, but that Energy can be matched by AGR, while Frozen Sage will find the attack there. Fuiko's trying to recall back. Mr. Geeky pushing in as well too. I like the aggression. These teams are both hungry, and you can see a 0-2. The EQ going up onto it. The knockup gonna follow up. Fuiko looking for it. 0-2. Gonna be able to get the 1-for-1. Now it's looking back. Perfect build needs the hook here as Frost comes in, gets the root. The flash gonna be popped. Fuiko's 1 away. Needs a dash, needs an auto, but boom! The cowboy killer himself finds it. Perfect build. Gonna just not go for the hook there. And oh my gosh, blink and you'll miss it. We are having a battles. And speaking of battles in the top side, Taste going to fall victim to the solo bolo Rockman in the top lane.
Ooh, that's Battle of Ages. You never know what's happening on the left. You never know, myself. Like, NG just started the game with an explosive start. They got like 3 kills in the hands of Kaisa. They had everything looking good for them, but out of nowhere you see Asia just like, yeah, never mind guys, we're just gonna trade kills. You're gonna see Lissandra moving with 200 mana on bot lane and managing to land a kill. That's huge.
You know what's crazy? My
so-
mid laner can be like 2 levels ahead, full mana, sums up. My bot lane can be like 10% diving me, and I still don't get the rotations there. And that just shows just the confidence and the trust in the team. Like, hey, look, I have enough for 1 rotation to spells. I'm not gonna miss, and we're gonna get this, and it's okay. There was no doubt in their mind that they were walking away with that, and they almost got 2 for that. But I gotta still
They
say,
got 2.
NG.
They actually got 2.
I'm sorry, they could have got 3. They could have got 3.
First got
Yeah.
one. First got one on the Showtime.
coulda got
Got the
3.
other one. The problem for me is that Showtime got a huge shutdown over
Yeah.
0-2.
Yeah, which is a little unfortunate, but I gotta give to NG. That opening was fantastic. You can see in their playstyle that they aren't shut down. This is not, well, you know, we lost game 1, go next, guys. These guys took 1 to the Jhin, and they are still fine, ready to go. Fuico's gonna get the spell break going. I think that was a little bit of bait from the side of Perfect there, knowing that, hey, once that hook goes a little crazy, you're gonna have to pop it. Because that hook went a little left there, but I think that's why. I think might be overthinking
Hopefully
it
he
a
still
bit.
got the W. It's
Right.
not gonna land over a Nocturne anyway, and I feel that Thresh is missing a lot by not playing with Hextech Flash. You know, Thresh playmaking, Hextech Flash, flashing all over the world. all
Right,
over the
right.
wall. And at this point of the game, we're just like almost equal. Minute 7, no
Doggy.
difference in gold. It's just gonna be 100 gold here, another 100 there. You know, just like here and there, having fun. And Lucian, after dying 1 time, or like donating 3 kills in the bot lane, he's only behind with 100 gold into
Right.
Kaitla. This point of the game, you need to see the full rotation, the collapse, the ultimate, but the problem is the jungle still doesn't have his ultimate, so they're just gonna give it and trade it with something in the top side. I believe
Uh-oh.
that's gonna be important. Don't get caught.
Sure. Getting a little nosy there. Curiosity kills the cat. I know, it's just so tough. Speaking of tough, the paranoia going to inflict onto the top side there. Silas gonna hit the flash, gonna hit the dash, gonna chain back. Not too sure why, because the Rockman doesn't have the ult. Is just gonna bait me there. Taste doesn't have the, I'm sorry, I cannot remember what his ult is, but cannot steal Malphite's. It's the abscond. It's such a weird one. Or that's the hook is abscond, right? Am I saying that right? I feel like I'm saying that right.
Which one?
That one's a tough one. His hook. His chains.
Chains, yeah, just chains. Chains.
It's not chains. It's
The
not just
ultimate,
chains.
no. The ultimate is called like hijack ultimate. Literally.
I believe you on that one, but no, it's like abscond or something like that. It's like another word for grabbing. They have to be fancy with him.
Oh no, like we just sticking with the chains. It's like Silas chains that got him.
That'd be
caught in,
hilarious if they're actually called Silas
No,
chains.
no, it's not.
Yeah. So chain lash, Kingslayer, abscond. I was saying it. Abscond, abduct is his E. And that's the dash. That's the dash. Yeah. Abscond, abduct, and then it's hijack for his ult. Yeah. See, I was right. And I was pronouncing it right. Let's go. We're up. See? We're learning out here.
Every day learn something. Speaking of what's happening in the ref right now, I can see the bot lane full vision from A, G, R. You can see like the vision all across the river. It can help you save your entrances and not give any opportunity for you to die.
Frost
Frost
is crazy.
got the
Frost
death
is
wish right
crazy.
here.
Oh, no, he's not. He's calculated. Oh, my gosh. The big brain, the EQ to the Cataclysm of Flash. Gonna force it on out of there. There it goes. The paranoia gonna match the 1-for-1. He is feared under the tower. Not gonna take a tower shot. The EQ going to go into the minion wave there. Oh, man. He might be able to dive this Jarvan. Oh, with the Rakan, that is definitely a possibility. Taste coming on in. Gonna get the abscond. Nice. Looking it up. The chain lash. Looking good on the top side there for Sideless. Oh, he doesn't know Perfect Build is right there. I think Perfect Build's gonna let it walk though.
Gonna just leave it. He knows actually if he showed up, he's good. Yeah, he got the
Big
quickness,
dip.
got the
Yeah, there it
W.
is.
No flash.
Conqueror's gonna
Oh.
proc though. It's fine. Conquerors are procking. Why are we backing up?
wait.
I think he's
Oh,
afraid
kill
of the
him.
unstoppable.
Get the-
There it is. Yeah. Oh, but the Kingslayer to the abscond. Nice. Frost taking a big damage. The shockwave gonna bring him back. The shotgun ice not gonna be enough there. Rest of all gonna be able to find it. NG finding their way back into this game. 1,000 gold lead and expanding.
NG are just trying to get back into this game with all sweat and blood. They're not gonna leave this game alone.
Heck no.
They don't want to lose it. They just
No,
here
heck no.
to get their place in playoffs. AGR, you have your place, you have your win. Give me this one. I'm not gonna leave it here for you, and I'm gonna do anything to just win it off.
I like this. It's a good strong on the mental. Mental matters so much in most sports competitive areas, but I really feel in League it matters so much. If you have that weak mental, that's how you can already lose a game before you even get on to the rift there. And you take that one, they took it to the chin, and they just showing so much resilience right now. It is amazing what these guys can do and are showing off right now to one of the top teams right now who's tied for first place.
Yes, sir. Items Yuntal completed on the Kaisa, which means he's gonna have some magnificent output damage that she can use in whatever cases that she's in. At the same time, the shield item for the mid lane, I feel like there's some... I don't know, I don't like completing the mana immune item first thing. No, mana immune is the AD. I can't remember the AP one.
Uh-oh. Big stuck, no flash. Oh my gosh. Where did she go?
Okay, now I know why
I
she's
didn't
trying to get the shield.
I didn't know J4 was a magician there. He made Oriana disappear in a blink of an eye. Bro only has a Sundered Sky. Where'd all that damage come from?
Ouch. His hand
Wait,
is
I'm
so
really
heavy.
confused. Where did that come
His
from?
hand is so heavy.
It's still alive. Nice pick up there. Taste gonna take a lot of health back from the Kingslayer. Gonna get a push forward here as he gets the Conqueror's proc here. The Unstoppable Force is available for Impulse. As we do get the quickness going, the Paranoia kicking in onto the mid lane, or to the bot lane there. The Fear coming down. As you did see the Sundered Sky heal pop off, but it's not going to be enough to keep himself safe there. I like the collapse. I like the collapse option that NG has here. As soon as something happens, as soon as something goes for AGR in their favor, they have such a, oh my god, I need help button. Like, and everyone can just get there so fast. The quick response, I love it.
Ooh, quick response, and you still have the Nocturne Global Ultimate, which is gonna help you a lot into saving yourself. At least if you can't have the damage, you can have the lights off. So basically, you can see.
Right.
So yeah, it's totally a win
Good
for
utility.
you, your team. Yeah, like, can I help you? No. Can you turn the lights off? Yes, sir.
Yeah, please, at least.
One time and
Really?
a minute.
It's hard. It's hard to follow someone like that, and the name itself is great because it really does instill that paranoia. As soon as those lights go off, you're like, wait a minute. You're immediately hitting that S key and kind of questioning on what you should do right there. And by then, hopefully, your teammate can skitter along there. As we get finally a little bit of a slowdown into this game. My gosh, 16 kills at a 15, almost at the 15-minute mark there. That's almost a kill per minute right now. As we do see NG, I would say has a bit of a macro lead here. I would say is pretty much in the lead overall everywhere. Just really not fully in that gold department just yet. We're starting to see a bit of a gold lead starting to fall, or starting to come out in that bot lane there. As we get into the skirmish, the Kingslayer showing off right now. Big damage. Mr. Geeky looking for something cheeky. But I think they're going to see perfect build on that ward there. Rift Herald looking like the sight set for AGR's next plan of attack. I think NG does have the response, the answer to it. As we do get the little skirmish here. Showtime's falling a little behind here on the Lucian by 500. The Essence Reaver will be picked up, though, has the BF and the pickaxe. It looks like NG is going to open up onto the Rift Herald here. 2K left and remaining. The Paranoid going to land. Look there. Nice CC. Can't see. And that's going to be a pickup on Frost.
I didn't want to just try to fly in having no idea about the HP. Speaking of that, you're actually all-inning in the top side. The perfect execution for the ultimate is still not here. Like, I have something on my fight I really like. He's trying to 1v1 Silas, but here's the thing. Like, you don't have to just all-in him. Try to poke him first, use your range, your Qs, and then you can just have him on your side. Speaking of that, Cataclysm on top side is gonna be 2v1.
That's the danger right there. Impulse, no flash available, no unstoppable force either. Does gonna get that extra bit of speed there. I think that's gonna be enough there. The wave a little too far back to really look for the dive option there. Does have the TP available to match back to the tower, as we have about a minute left for the next Drake there. AGR, though, has a little bit of lead in terms of Drakes right now, 2-0. I think this one's going to be a pivotal one, to say the least. This might be the turning point into this game, as we do see NG with a 3K gold lead. Fweekles with almost 7K in the pocket, followed by 0-2. Frozen Sage and Showtime not that far behind, but it's gonna start to matter, especially once this next Drake comes down. And it looks like yet again we're getting another Earth Dragon.
He got that, but look at
yeah, see that makes a difference. Big diff there. Impulse listening to the caster call here.
Yeah, you need to just like go for it. Still got some more HP to burn down, and then voila, you know, you're just gonna burn him down to hell. You get the ultimate, you get the damage, and you get everything. As long as Silas is going for the bad itemization, which is like going for the rod of ages, you don't have to be tanked.
A little weird,
you need
right?
to have more damage. Speaking of damage, that's what's gonna happen to Zero, just securing his life, just surviving. But look at the lights.
Wow, the reposition, the lights are off. It's scary in the dark. The full 5-man, the killer instinct into the pullback from the Oriana Balmy Blazer. So clean from the side of NG. They're going to get 2, and they are looking forward for this game 3, a 5K gold lead. Nothing looks like they can start to bring them down.
Oh, they're here to get the revenge and bring back the glory to NG one more time. First Vic is gonna be here secured, and it's gonna be, as always, the Mountain Soul, which is gonna give them 5% or more magic resist to their kit, which is gonna help them all to be more tanky. And speaking of that, Oriana needs a lot of HP, a lot of tankiness right now. She got the full stacks and the Tears item for the AP, which is gonna give her a small shield, not a small shield, equivalent of 30% of her mana, full mana. Like, if you have 2k mana, let's just like say something like that, you're gonna have 600 HP shield.
No, it's gonna matter, and it's gonna be that much harder once you do get that lockdown onto her to finish her. So it's gonna be pretty difficult, to say the least, for AGR to kind of really start to mount the comeback. We're not at that 10k full deficit, but we're about halfway there.
It's all about time. Minute 20 mark, you're gonna see the Atacama spawning in the bot side, and full teams should just like start trying to set up vision all over that place, but instead of that, they're just like going to our top, defeating something, looking for Silas. I don't think that's the right call here, guys. Come on, folks.
Yeah, no, right. I don't think it is either. But I do like these call from AGR to kind of slow things down a bit. The slower they can slow this game down, the longer they can get themselves to kind of get and mount a somewhat of a comeback here and start getting gold in the pockets that are needed. Because right now, they are at a huge deficit.
5k gold. When it comes to Drakes, when it comes to everything, you can see the Rift Herald being spawned in the top side. They're just gonna try to secure the outer turret. I think they're not gonna try to continue. Right now they're bidding on the global ultimates, contesting the Atakan at 10k HP, a huge disadvantage for the red team because basically you're gonna get less magic resist and less armor right now. Look at the collapse.
Oh man, the big storm here. It's looking like NG's game right now. As we see 2, we see 3, we see 4 down. Showtime's the only one left, and that's gonna be a quick ace right there. The Otacon secured, and I don't think now, I really don't think that we are going to see any type of way out for AGR except for a game 3.
Game 3 is on the way. I feel like it's super hard to find something to save you from this position at this point. You just like need let's just be serious. For NG, they need to recall, get some items, and play for tempo, wait for the Baron Nashor to spawn and push 2 lanes, and don't get caught. Play it slow, play it simple, and win your game.
Yeah, 100%. You have all the steps forward there. Everything in your position to close this out. Just kind of take it slow. You can get 3 extra stacks here of the Drake. Make it look real cool and get very, very bulky. Check out the damage there from Impulse. Full tank, but still in the lead in terms of damage there. 17k leading with a 4k gold lead in front of Ristal. And at 13, who's then followed up by Frost at 9.8. So I think we can kind of see what department AGR is really lacking in.
Lacking a lot of stuff. Speaking of that, they just need to focus on their mental. I'm just gonna try to think how AGR can try to come back on this game. Is basically about trying to get more resources in the hand of Lucian, maybe Frost, because Frost is playing one of those champions that whenever you get a kill in a team fight, you know the resist are gonna make a huge damage in team fights. Speaking of that, you just like need to play around Lissandro's ultimate and catches, get someone on the side lane, maybe Kaisa, maybe Ori. Oriana is pretty hard to kill right now when it comes to HP, to everything, so just go for someone squishy and try to trade gold. That's your only go-to bottom.
Yeah. And it's unfortunate that they got shut down off that last strike there. They would have been at soul point, so that would have been another out for them to kind of get themselves out of this deficit. And yeah, check out the gold graph, man. 8k gold lead. We always said we always say that 10k gold lead is the that's like the never return. Yeah, that's the never return limit. And I mean at 2.7k, this is rough, man. But I gotta say, I gotta give it to NG.
Way too low.
Right, I gotta give it to NG. They're coming out with some resilience, some strength here, coming back strong this game 1, and I can pretty be confident that NG can pull it back game 3 100%, because coming from this game 1, I thought we were coming out a strong 2-0 here.
That is the point
the
of
flag coming in. Oh, this might be the chance that they're looking for. 0-2, very low. The focus coming in. That's going to be the first one gone right now. Rico, Showtime, finding the position, but Real going to be there for the re-engage. Electric shockwave from the mid lane. Going to make it look fancy. Followed up with Geeky. Going to ride up his friends to then find the knock-up Frost. Gonna reposition under the tower, gonna get about 50, but the knock-up timing from Geeky gonna force the flash out of Frost. I think they get 1, they get 2, but overall, they get the ace, baby. Restaurant coming up.
For a second, you thought that AGR are just like at the edge, like pretty close at coming back. They got the perfect ultimate angles, they got everything, the shutdowns. But guess what? He got the RE, he got the rest of the squad just jumping in on you and just telling you, yeah, you gotta sleep on that. Good night. No more.
Yeah, no, 100%. 100%. Ace is a very different team that we saw from than what we saw from game one. If they can continue the motion, keep the tempo, it's going to be really crazy.
Tempo, tempo, tempo,
Yes,
tempo.
sir. Yes, sir.
26 minutes of full control. 9k goal, like the goal deficit is getting lower, but still, like you're at this point that like each player get like at least 1.3k gold advantage, like 1.5. A lot of stuff. Only the AD carry just because he got a huge shutdown in his pocket, that's gonna matter. And right now, I'm gonna be real. I feel that AGR actually have a chance of coming back into this game. Hear me out.
Really?
Hear me out. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Look at the itemization right now. The mid laner got already 2 items completed. ADC 2 items and a half. If you just eliminated one member of NG, you just might you can win the 4v5. Or you have to just like look for catches, which is gonna be doable after you get your 2 items bonus back, and that was part of I was trying to speak about the IBSG of the Iron, Bronze, Silver, Gold League players. Guys, you need your 2 items for respect to be able to do anything, but that won't be the case as the Baron is just getting taken here.
Okay, equals being able to scoop it up right there, and now we see AGR fading to black. I think it's actually great for
It's over.
for our depth screen here. That's gonna be the full ace wipe out. See you later, ladies and gentlemen. AG found their way into game 3 with some dominance. The Uno reverse card is strong within these two teams.
Uno reverse, NG making us go to the game number 3, and right now they're trying to book their ticket for the playoffs. They're trying to be in the top 4, dreaming for the title. They can see it from far away. That team who just started the league with 2 losses, and the 3rd game they lost the first one. They're just trying to sail the ship into the finals.
Yes, sir. GG's well played. NG tying up this series right here. 26-9, 13.9 gold lead. A stronger, the biggest gold lead between two teams right now overall. So I gotta say, this is looking great for these guys. As we go to the tails of the tape, we can check out that gold graph, check out some damages as well too. Because my gosh, insane, 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 insane.
Yeah,
Because now we go
speaking
and
of
check.
draft,
Yeah, look at that, man.
this
1400
thing
gold lead. Yeah. Look at all the items set up there. The new item for Nocturne as well, too. Very interesting pick, and it looks like it's working pretty well, too.
yeah, it got like a pretty huge buff when it comes to gold and damage as well, so it's pretty good. We never saw the full composition. You get your pull to Nocturne and he run down the backline, but we've seen a lot of cool stuff from NG team. Speaking of that, speaking of cool stuff, just bring your popcorn, snacks, get hydrated, and just wait us for game number 3 as the Rift is going to be on fire.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Peace. And out.
I'm here only because your stare won't ever let me go. I'm here only because I'm aware with you is better than all alone. Oh, 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 say what you're dying to say. No, 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 no. Oh, oh, tonight we're stars, but we'll fade away. Go on and light me up. Oh, go on and light me up while we're golden. Come on and light me up. Oh, come on and light me up before we come down. Stars will always come down. So before What does it mean to be happy? Cause it looks like we all don't know. Glass half full or empty. Man, we just putting on a show. Try to look to the heavens to tell us things that we beg to know. Like what did this all mean? There's no tomorrow. Oh, you know, I try to find a purpose in my life to drive me, to guide me. Oh, doctor, I feel dead inside. To drive me, to guide me. Oh, doctor, I feel dead inside. Try to look to the heavens to tell us things that we beg to know. Like what did this all mean? There's no tomorrow. Oh, you know, I try to find a purpose in my life to drive me, to guide me. Oh, doctor, I feel dead inside. Oh, broken dreamer, is your mind? Oh, all the scars, let's leave them behind. We light the world up now, let us fire in your eyes. Through the darkness into the night. Oh, broken dreamer, is your mind? Oh, all the scars, let's leave them behind. We light the world up now, let us fire in your eyes. Through the darkness into the night.
And we are back. We're just letting the music close out. And I gotta say, I am still shocked, even though I've seen it with my own eyes here. But Nightmare Gaming tying up the series here. 1-1 right now. We are already in the pick and band. If you are just tuning in, this is week 3 for the Emerald League over at Merc Academy. I am your boy Huey, and I am with my boy Sekio on the table. And of course, a big shout out to Lazarev giving us this wonderful, beautiful LCS quality. As we do see AGR going to take the win side, blue side. It is just a better side for some reason. Nobody knows really the science into it. And it looks like they're just going back to basics here with this first round picks.
First round. Oh, wait. Huh? You're having
Wow.
a Mumu. Okay, like Annie is totally fine. Like I've seen it a lot in the LCK. We have seen it a lot in the LCS and Worlds qualifier, so it's totally fine. But a Mumu jungle, it's a unique pick. I really like it. We don't see it a lot.
Wait. A Mumu into the jungle? You don't like a Mumu into the jungle?
No, I like it in solo queue. I don't like it in competitive.
What? You press R, you hit 5, the rest of the team does more. And
Hmm.
it just works. I love it. That is my big boy, and it just always works.
I like. I'm gonna be real. Like Momo is one of my favorite champions to play in solo queue. So I have nothing on him. He's just like massive. You have double Qs. You have your Curse of the Sad Mummy. You can just stun 3, 4 players at the
PC
same time.
machine. Very
Yeah,
simple. So now you
yeah.
don't have to worry about what your Q4, 5, 6, 7 is gonna do. You know what you're gonna do once you hit in. You know what you're going into. You know what your objective is, and overall, you're just gonna succeed. And I love it. I think it's a great pick, and it kind of forces a lot more AP picks, as we can see from the last rest of the round. There, we got the full AP at the bottom there. I'm not too sure about this NG pick. I like it, but then at the same time, I don't.
Mm. Like I like the mill. I don't like the combo itself. I'm gonna be real. Like mill Sona, it's the first time seeing it. Like I wanna think about it a little bit. It's more of mill doing some damage, Sona giving slow, so you can have an extra damage. Plus, also you know that Sona's passive for the Q is gonna give mill a bonus damage with the autos, so it got like a little bit a mix of both. So it's pretty aggressive bot lane. Can you count on it? I don't know. Like this might be the reborn of a new meta in bot side. I'm just gonna say that.
I've seen this before. I've seen the Mel ADC before. Excuse me. I don't know. I don't know if I've seen it with the Sona, but I kind of see the vision. You're gonna get the reflect. You're gonna get the big stun into the Sona ultimate, and then you're gonna try to drop those Mel missiles, and then hopefully with enough damage burst there, you just kind of let it rip. You also have the execution from the executioner himself, Big Darius, who I now have a love-hate relationship because of 2xKO.
You're
But
playing Darius
anyway,
with both.
I'm not.
You're not.
I'm getting my man, my duo partner plays Darius. So my sparring partner is obviously my duo partner. So I'm always running into Darius, and it's like, dag, is this what people feel like running into him into the top lane? Because my
Yeah.
gosh, it is difficult. It is very difficult. And with that mix up there, it's a lot of burst. As soon as they get low, if Mel can't finish it, Darius can, and then vice versa.
Mm. Yeah, like the Darius and solo queue is something, and 2xKO is something else. And as you have, like he's working both ways. He's not something that you're gonna be like, oh man, like I don't like Darius. Like Darius, the three finishers when you no, not the three finishers. Like when you have 3 stacks in your finisher and you use it, it's just massive. You take like I don't know, 80% of your enemy's HP.
Mhm.
Not 80,
Yep.
but like it takes a lot of damage, and it looks pretty cool. I'm gonna be real, like.
Yo, check out this timer
Oh,
over here.
I
Woo! Yo, that's
love the
crazy.
upgrades. I love the upgrades. Like each day, Les is gonna add something up on the monitor, on the screen. It's just gonna make it more fancy, make it looks better. Like right now, you have 70 seconds till you start the game. We spoke a little bit about Darius, we spoke a little bit about 2xKO, but we never spoke about the disgusting composition when you have the Jinx Lulu, when you have a lot of CC, you're just like setting up the reset for Jinx, and she's just gonna eat them all up.
Yeah, no, 100%. I like the simplicity from AGR's team comp here. You see everyone's role. You know exactly what it is, what everyone
Oh,
does,
it turns
right?
yellow also. Wait, does it turn red when it's 10 seconds?
Oh, it did see the yellow. That's really what do you call it?
I don't
It
know.
it looks sick, but overall, like I was saying though, um, Their team is just so simple. You know exactly what to do. You don't have to worry about anything. Oh, it does turn red. Yo, it's sick.
Yeah, it's
For
so
the
good.
complication, it looking good. We got the countdown in. We'll finish our thoughts in the middle of the game, and here we go back over to the board while we're still waiting for that draft download to come finish completing for us, so we can finish what I was saying. I like the simplicity here from AG Harambe. It's very simple. Do what you need to do. Once that team 5v5 gets in, bing, bang, boom, do your job, and hopefully they can come out on top. I think we know where both sides are sitting right now for these teams. Either way, we wish them the best of luck. Playoffs, either a better seed position into the playoffs, or this is the playoff dreams still in the vision, still being able to be attained by NG. Either way, it's going to come down to which team is hungrier. This is the last game of the night, so please, everyone in chat, throw in your love and throw in your support for that team you are rooting for, and let's get into it. As we look over into the Masteries, nothing too crazy to say the least. Nothing too wild, you know. Overall, still about the same. I wouldn't say anything too crazy, but I do love it, and you know you agree with me. The Conquerors on the frozen stage on Amumu. That is the real true Amumu builds right there.
Shout out to Prison Sage to playing Conquer on Amumu. Playing Aftershock is useless for Amumu. You're gonna be tanky while your enemy team is stunned. What's the point of having that? Just tell me.
Yeah.
I know, like, early game it might help you, but guess what? Like, Conquer gives you a better helping hand than the Aftershock in early game, in mid game, in everything. Just Conquer. Pick this tree, and you know you're gonna conquer everything on the map.
Yeah, no,
We heard that
100%.
too. We heard that.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that. As we do go and check it out right now, out of the gates, you're going to see Frost. Again, it has the very simple, I get 4 spells, you get stunned, you take burst, free trades. I like it. I can't get over the fact that you don't always have to follow meta. You don't always have to overcomplicate things in the game. Just play what you're comfortable with. This is something I would play at home with my friends. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? We still cook. So I like it. I feel AGR is in the right mindset. NG, I do like the out of the box approach here. They're trying new things. They're adapting. They're learning. I like it as well too. So it's just really originality to creativity right now. That's the war we're seeing right now on the Rift.
Yeah, original creation in the bot side, 0-2, and Mr. Greeky. We saw them on the first game. They were playing like the poke support. It fits more Mr. Greeky. Feels like he's more confident. Oh, I'm sorry. It was like from AGR. Excuse me. AGR, like he was playing Swain. It fitted him a lot. Like he was one of the carry reason for the first game. Speaking of that, like he carried the early game. He helped his team in all ways, like in top side and bot side, and making them survive. Yada yada. We all saw it. So let's speak about that. And after that, the second game, I didn't feel that he was comfort into playing non-carried champions or
True.
playing the champions that rely on their teammates. Jinx, we saw Showtime, a lot of good stuff like he did, like on the first. Sorry.
On Caitlyn, he was on Caitlyn in the first game. Yeah. Yep.
He was so good. He was so good on Caitlyn when it comes to spacing, when it comes to everything. But early game, he was not the best.
So I think it was a little difficult. Oh, nice shockwave there. Is this gonna be first blood here? Restaurant looking for it, trying to find the snowballs, flashing over, gets one. First blood going to land, but it's gonna be a 1-for-1 trade there. Frozen Sage gonna be able to pick up the mage there. Almost
the wave, bro. Like,
yeah.
Just clap for him. Shout out for this.
Yeah. Look at him. He's still holding it. What a guy.
What a gentleman.
Chomper's going down right now. McGeeky gonna be able to walk back there. 0-2, low on mana there, but Showtime's gotta be careful there. Gotta watch that health. It's a near tie ball game right now on either end. I do feel Restaurant kind of came out on top of there. They will be able to have a little bit of extra gold in the pocket. The tier going to be purchased there. Blasting one for the Annie. They're going to have to just play a little more carefully with the Earthbender here. Restaurant taking a lot of damage here. I think there might be a little bit of an issue there in control-wise.
Yeah, but he just like woke up and started moving again. I felt like he was off position, but at this point, Frost having the most HP, AP, everything. Oh, never mind. He just got a huge chunk over his head. Never mind.
Yeah. You saw that little damage there. It's easy. That electrocute burst is no joke there. Level 6 going to be added on the Frost there. He's got the bear, has the Amumu, Tibbers, and the Mummy. Walk into a bar and find an Earthbender. And that's going to be an easy pickup into the mid lane there.
A really good pickup, and also you're gonna help Annie to get larger and larger when it comes to gold, when it comes to having everything. Also Sion, I like that the fact he's just chilling in the top side, you know, he's not gonna try to have some crazy stuff going on in early game, just stacking, getting more HP. He got like more than 100 at this point. I believe that he doesn't want to get hooked by Darius. I believe, like, even though like he can win this trade, I don't know.
So this is coming from a Darius player from the league side. This part always frustrates me because I know I could beat you from 1 to 6, right? And you're playing the wave properly to the fact that you're not allowing me to beat the wave. So you see there is a CS gap right now. You 100% see it, and it's gonna happen. But Taste is playing it properly. If you fall into the CS deficit and then you give Darius a kill, that's when you really start to falter, and that's when he becomes that unkillable 1v4 machine. So right now, playing it very well. Maybe a gank to Amumu soon once he hits the 6 before he's able to lock in on some of this money. Because right now stats are pretty even for the most part. It would be really beneficial for Taste, but I don't know if he's gonna necessarily get it. On the other hand, I gotta give it the Fecals, seeing the mid lane skirmish, going to then take the attack and move forward. The stun going to miss just a bit. Perfect Field's gonna have to put the shields onto it. The reflect back the chompers. I don't know if that works, but she didn't get stunned there. Interesting though. That's gonna be a nice pickup there.
Yeah, a lot of damage being pulled off from 0-2 and Mr. Greaky. Like, I just like tried to think about the position, and we all saw what they are capable of. And speaking from the solo queue from League of Legends
Goodbye
side,
now. Have a wonderful time.
Darius is not good in high elo for a different reason, because like you need to know how to catch up on wave, and Darius only gets activated when people tries to kill him. If it's the other way around, he's not gonna have much fun.
He's a
on
bully.
The bright side, like on this game, I'm gonna speak a little bit about Darius. He is a like he's playing the lane way too long.
Oh, a little slow, a little late there. The Curse of the Mummy going to go. The Flash going to pop there as well. Mr. Geeky going to rotate top for him. Needs a bandage toss into the minions. Going to be able to fight at the Weaver wall, blocking him away, but should be able to bob, get a little bit of the weave going, gets away from the wall, keeps themselves afloat. That was looking kind of clean until the enemy jungler Fecals got involved there. That was a beautiful ult from them.
Yeah, and the beautiful fear hit the Amumu. And I just really wanna get the point of the top lane. How can you actually play as Darius? Like he's making one of the most repetitive mistakes that low elo does, which is trying to push the wave for no reason. Just lost hit.
Speaking of choo-choo,
and look at the collapse.
Equals in trouble. Polymorph as well too. 1v3 situation right now. Frost is here. No bear available, but here comes the Darius. Downright disgusting. looking for those dunks, but not going to be able to get it. Will's be able to secure the Void Grubs there. Taste trying to find their way back into it. Frost does have the stun. The bandage toss going to whiff just a bit, but the stun coming in to knock a follow-up as well, too. But Impulse sees one, gets the dunk, gonna get the kill. Looking for it, gets two. Looking and pushing forward. Taste in trouble. The flash forward, going to bounce into the blue ball. Very scary. That's going to be 3. 2 for your Darius, 1 for the mid lane. Void secured. NG looking kind of nice right now.
NG are just coming back from the ashes. You saw what happened in the previous game. You saw what happened, and you can see what's happening in this game. First game was just like a little testing, trying to test the waters, see what's happening, try to get used to the rift. And at this point, 3 Void Grubs, 2k gold advantage, and Darius got 2 kills. Like, that rings a bell. Like, you know that Darius who's always gonna be on your enemy team. That one who's just, whenever he sees you, you blink,
turn
you're
around,
out.
leave. And now, what did we just say? Less than 2 minutes ago, before that entire little skirmish happened. If Darius gets some kills under his belt with this gold lead that he has, he is going to become a demon. And now look at him, 2-0, Stridebreaker locked in, 1200k gold lead. The damage though from Frost is still real, and you're still gonna have to respect it there. But my gosh, that is that's a big scary Darius in the top lane.
Yes, and actually, speaking of being scary, Frost just small inches away from getting the first item, which is gonna be probably the wait, what's it called? The one that pops with the ultimate Malignance.
Oh yeah.
Malignance is gonna be pretty huge on him. Yeah,
Stridebreaker, make it look sexy. Nice. He should have just taunted the bleed. The bleed was definitely enough. Oh yeah, free little bit of extra gold there. There it goes, good catch there. Gonna follow up Curse of the Sad Mummy. Going to just leave nothing but a Sad Mummy. The seismic shot going back here. Showtime's feeling the mode right now from the 0-2. Unorthodox pick in the bot lane. The dive situation is online. They are in danger. Perfect build. The stun, the missiles, the pullback. Blink, you see, and you'll miss it. See you later. 0-2 picking up another one. 3-9 right now. And a G. Letting the big brother on the roof right now, picking up those controls and just putting out work right now. A 3.5k gold lead, 12 minutes into the game.
12 minutes, a lot of gold. And speaking of what happened in the previous fight in the bot lane, you always gotta watch out from the jungler's fear. Whenever he pops the ultimate, he get tons of fear, and yeah, Momo got nothing to do. The rest of the team are just like, oh, what shall we do now?
Yeah, honestly, what the answer is not to get picked up by that seismic shot. That's the biggest answer there. Rotate over to the dragon right now. The Mega Death Rocket going to land, but it's not going to be enough. But oh, the Immovable Steal from AGR. But at what cost? 4.3k gold lead. It is going to be the one Drake. It is the Cloud Drake, the one that wins games. Finally going to be spawned here. Very spooky situation either way.
Ouch, this soul on Darius is gonna be pretty rough, because basically whenever he gets a reset, the extra movement speed is just gonna get into this Gen expanse and make her come to 2 pieces. And trust me, like, this Gen X is not gonna be having a lot of fun. Yeah, Malignance here. Look at the damage dealt from Frost.
Yeah, it's stistill real. The hope.
He's going for it.
Kinda. One more. Can't get away. Got the Sona. Nice pick there. As 0-2 looking for the execute. Doesn't find its mark just there.
Oh, 0-2. Getting exhausted. I can see the support. I can see the vision. The E is going to be pretty low on HP. Sona's moving. The heals and shields will make them survive. Genix, come on. You got the rocket. Just snipe someone. Snipe it? 0-2?
Right.
What not?
As we do check out the level here. Impulse just so far away right now.
Not gonna die.
Do you see the tower dive? Boom! It hits. The enormous as well too. Fair trades. We take those. AGR trying to find some way back into this game right now. With such a substantial deficit, it is a lot easier than to say.
I like that Showtime till now didn't even fall down once. He's just like 0-0-0-1. 0-0-1 right now after he got the assist with the rocket is gonna make some gold, and yeah, actually something hidden in League of Legends. That's true. I'm just gonna spill a secret here, guys. When you don't die, you actually keep your stats. There is something.
Whoa,
No, no,
whoa,
like
crazy.
some people don't even know that. Like, wallahi, I'm being real. Like when you die, you lose a lot of your stats. You lose a lot of your you know, XP. Not the XP. Like everyone knows about the XP, but like whenever your enemy kills you, he gets the extra stats. He get the extra damage on you. Whenever you face him again, it's just like a total loss. I'm saying that out of like that was. I'm not sure if it's still here in League of Legends, but that was back there from like 2 seasons ago. It was like
It sounded
still
like
from
when
the-
League was fun.
Oh, that hurts.
It is such a different game now, man. And just Snowball's really not there, if I'm being fully honest. Like,
Yeah,
You
I'm
know,
not sure like if they removed that passive like
Uh-oh.
short time ago.
there
But
it
speaking
is.
of removing something, you're gonna remove this sign from the rift.
Insane right now. Impulse got 2. He gets 2 more. The boots are in. Everything is up right now for NG. The comeback, the underdog story, looking to become a reality as long as they continue pushing forward. Almost at a 16-minute mark. 90 seconds left for the next Drake here. What else is needed here for NG to continue this dominance?
This lottery needs to end somehow. I believe it's gonna end soon when they knock the Nexus doors. At this point, you need Frost scale. You need, if you wanna just stop him, you need Frost to scale, and you need to use his ultimate perfectly like this.
Yeah, as we do get into it, here it is. Big lockdown, finding the fear. Oh, this might be the flip. AGR looking so low. Tate's gonna get 1. Freakles on the run. Gonna get it. This might be the flip that they need to get back. The 3.5k gold lead now gonna shrink to, gonna lose 700 of it right there. And my gosh, is there some kind of light at the end of the tunnel here as we do check out that total gold lead?
You still have it, you still see it. If you got this, Darius, that's a huge shutdown. It's gonna benefit your team. But right now, you're pretty scared because once he get a reset on anyone, you know that you're all gonna die. His ultimate is gonna be just arriving in 5 seconds. So safe and sound. You're just gonna take the recall. You're gonna take the L. And this top laner, he got a death wish.
Yeah,
That's all I'm gonna
that's
say.
not your lane anymore, my guy. It's unfortunate. AGR finds a little bit of light, and then it's just like, oh yeah, that's right, Darius. Like,
And no cannon.
yeah,
It's just like that.
it's rough.
Yeah. It's so sad.
That's very, very rough here. As you do get on to the rotate next coming up. Looking for, I think this siege in the bot lane, the tower dive option is definitely available here. Slow show times in a much danger there. Perfect build trying to get to the homie. But I don't know if that's going to be possible. Restwall dropping down the CCs and the rocks. Big damage coming in. Perfect build. They're going to be able to drop the shield there. The Herald going to help out to secure that tier 3 bot lane. I do see a tackle coming in. It's missed, but I think they're just going to let it ride, let it rock. Let them focus onto the Herald while they set their sights onto a bigger prize. Looking onto that third Drake of the game. Second Drake for them in their pockets. As that gold lead now comes back to a 5.4k gold lead.
5.4k gold lead, 2 items completed on Darius. Feat of Strength is not gonna be picked up from any side till now. I believe that's because the first 3 kills went to AGR, and then the game just flipped. At this point,
Right.
I believe. Wait, I think that Feat of Strength should be with NG at this point of the game.
100%.
3 objectives. No tour's been taken off. So yeah, I believe it's just like gonna spawn or like that's a UI bug, you know, like League of Legends small indie
Yep.
company.
And
Just
look, check
like
it out.
that's a startup, you know, a startup company. You're just like
Just a
trying
startup
to,
company. Add a
yeah,
dad's garage type beat, you know?
yeah,
But
you just like
uh,
having fun, you and your two friends making some cool
that's it.
products. Mm-hmm.
That's why we need, again, I always stress it, please buy those $500 Ari skins. It helps so much there. Honestly, so much. Speaking of what's helping right now, what needs for AGR? What needs to happen for AGR so they can get some help in this game right now? Because I don't want to say it's completely locked
No,
out
it's
yet,
not. It's not
but
out.
it
It's
is
not out.
very, very close, and that window of
So-
opportunity is slowly but surely closing. And if it keeps going the way it is, it might close on their fingers.
First of all, like he need to focus on something which is pretty important. Not get hit by Briar's ultimate because it's just
Right.
insane. If you got Briar's ultimate, no one can stop Briar from doing anything. The Atakan is gonna be pretty important. If he got a huge ultimate from the Frost, from the whole team, try to delay it. Frost still doesn't have the ultimate. And speaking of that,
Nice.
look at the curse of the Sad Mummy.
Going to curse in the Sad Mummy, finds Restaurant, lockdown going in, but now Briar going on a berserk rampage right now, eating everything in sight. Frozen Sage going on the way back, but Showtime's in the back line
go.
is super excited. Taste now finally on the TP, looking forward right now. AGR setting their
Gorgeous.
sights
Darius
onto
is
it,
here.
but here it comes. The Ghost is proc, the Q forward. He finds one, he's hungry. The root going in, the auto attacks landing,
can help.
but it seems like it's not going to fall. Showtime's looking over at Mr. Geeky, setting up the rockets, looking for the kill to get excited, but comes the weight of the axe has fallen on the Showtime's perfect build, on the run, the slow, the missiles, looking for the execute, most likely 0-2, holding it, finds it. Oh, the light at the end of the tunnel just looking like a fake wall out from Looney Tunes there. That was looking so good for AGR.
It looks so good. You're giving a lot of kills to Showtime. Speaking of that, the next team fight, if they had the same thing, they're just gonna win it. Mark my words. Even though like they're just gonna try to stall. Frost got his ultimate, so I think he might look for a triggers here. It won't be beneficial. It won't help you to just get the Arakan. You're gonna get the earthquake. You're gonna just get flipped here, and the ultimate is
Oh my gosh, 0-2 finding Frost yet again. The bear trying to get some revenge there, but it is going to be finally put down. The Otacon going to be secured over from NG right now. That 5.3, scratch that, add another 1100 onto it. The lead, the gold lead, the deficit for AGR just continuing to dwindle more and more for the side of NG.
Minute 22, you got the Atakan, you have a lot of takedowns, which is gonna help you a lot. 20 kills. 4
No
objectives.
towers either.
A lot of turrets, 3 turrets is gonna be for your side. I'm speaking about NJ, like NJ are like they have everything that's gonna help them get more XP and get adaptive force. Like the Atakan is just like the ash on the camel's back, like
Yeah,
what's it called? The ash that
The last
broke
straw?
the camel's back.
it's the straw. It's the straw that broke
Yeah,
the
the
camel's
straw
back.
that. Yeah,
Oh
exactly.
man.
It's gonna make it harder and harder and harder. IE is getting closer to Jinx, so whenever she gets the IE Lost Whisper, that's where you can fight. But this soul
Oh my
is
gosh.
crazy.
As we get on into it, beautiful picks from the side of NG right now. The vision just so strong right now. The hunger just showing right now, keeping their playoff series alive right now and showing that, hey, we can walk and talk and bark like the big dogs here. Showtime finally going to be able to take a tower down as we get that Cloud Soul and A by stats wise. That's the best one. The Weaver's Wall putting them into a trapped hallway here as Briar following up onto the ult right now. Frozen Sage gonna get dunked on as they just continue
Yeah,
pushing
the soul
forward
point.
here.
And they got everybody to help them 2 remain death, and he's just gonna spoon right now. The flip is here. The ultimate won't save your life anymore.
that's-
The inner throat is out.
Continue pushing forward onto it there. Big damage yet again. The pull, the Darius, the level 3 advantage. The Scion looking for the knockup, getting the CC there, trying to train away, but going to fall again to the commander of the Noxus army here. Huge damage. No one can look like this team can be stopped right now as they get the other tower, tier 2, falling. Yet again, NG 4 towers up to AGR's 1. 3 dragons to their 1. 9 seconds left until the Baroness spawn. The soul is secured, and here comes the big purple worm himself.
When you feel that they got the way to come back into the game, you see that they're just managing to slip it under their arms. One by one, AGR just falls down to the trap of NG. NG, they're just like super impatient about coming back into the league, about not losing it anymore. And right now, 3 Drakes, 3 Void Grubs, 1 Baron is gonna be your call. Once you get the Baron, you need to push 2 waves and just finish the game and make it look fancy on the Nexus.
Yeah, all good things right now. Fantastic work from the side of NG. They are now just kind of looking at the last few moments here. ARG, no call of Baron being secured here, as we do see that Baron power play already at a 1,500 gold lead, and we're going to see how far it goes.
26 minutes here trying to spell bush, but it's not that time to spell bush. That's your call to just get to your base. Try to survive, but look at the hooks. Oh
There
man,
we go.
you're out.
Big damage too. The execute going to fall right now, and there he goes. He's going, putting down the axe, finding another 5 stacks on 2. Frozen Sage, and they're going to fall. That's not going to be the ace, but Taste not going to be able to withstand this 1v5 torrential of a team right now. Downpouring their damages here as Tate just gonna get knocked around like a basketball. Tate on the run, shields up, trying to get a knockup, but it's gonna be too little, too late as they find a late game ace. Tate's gonna be able to find 0-2, but they are still healthy enough to stop dropping down these base towers. The Nexus wide open, perfect build, looking for the godliest 1v4, but they're not gonna be able to get it. The rocket going to land and do no damage. But ladies and gentlemen, AG keeping their playoff series alive. AGR going to be footing, sitting pretty at 2nd place. GG's well played, Merc Academy.
NG won't let it slip. The playoffs are calling you, and you're trying to answer their praise. NG are not leaving it from. They're not gonna leave us from the playoffs. And at this point, you can see the dominance that they're showing. You can see the passion that they have into playing the game. You lost the first game, it doesn't matter. They're just gonna grind, come back. They have the mental, they have everything. And speaking of the last team fight, I really wanna say something. If
Oh yeah,
like the goal difference was not that big, from down to your
maybe.
heart, that AJ got something to do with it, but like doing
You
a
got-
lot of mistakes.
You
And
got doubled near everywhere.
yeah,
You got
true.
doubled near everywhere across the map. 11 to 21. It was even in the jungle, but Briar's ults mattered so much there over the Curse of the Sad Mummy, and you got to aim that one. It was even in the mid lane, but yeah, 9k damage to 1800 in the 80s in the bot lane, and you were right. You can see that gold graph right there. It showed that AGR had a chance, had an idea.
Do you remember the HP bars? They're just like getting shredded, but at the same time, you only have
Just no secure.
Annie's Tibbers making damage, and the Jinx didn't have a lot of space for her to just walk in to deal the damage of something. So with that being said, like I really appreciate what
course.
those guys showed us. Like both teams had a pretty solid game, but the reverse sweep marks everybody, and they're telling them we were just like testing water the first 2 games, and right now we're coming here to turn and come back for the playoffs.
Right. So we have 2 weeks left. Ninetail Fox, meanwhile, has the next match coming up against Rip Harambe. So they have another chance to bring some back. Snapdragon against the Berserkers. And then week 4 and 5, we'll keep that for you guys. We'll be sure to follow the Discord as well, too, to keep up with the current schedule. For the standings right now, the Snapdragon is in first with Zhu Boomafu, taking now that guaranteed locked in second place will be the Vihala Berserkers, and following right behind will be Rip Harambe, and I think that would then be tied, or no, right behind for fifth would be Nightmare Gaming, with now taking the caboose would be Ninetail Fox team there. So for first, two-way tie for first between Snap and Zubumafu. My gosh, these titles are crazy. Third will be taking Rip Harambe. Fourth for the Berserkers. Fifth for Nightmare Gaming. And Ninetails Fox taking the bottom 6th place there. So with that being said, Emerald bracket for Merc Academy is coming to a close. Again, be sure to follow that Discord. Follow us on YouTube and everywhere else, so you can keep getting this awesome Merc action and keep up with it. Thank you all for tuning in. It has been your boy here with Yoshikage. On the table has been my best friend across the world, Sekio. And of course, always the huge and most love to Last Rav with the beautiful LCS quality that my guy brings for us every week. Thank you all so much. Be sure to stay hydrated. And until then, keep it cool, guys. Peace.
See ya.